Hello everyone, Jacquie Edwards here for Live at Lunchtime. Bit late again today, but we are going to do a deal analysis. So don't want to take too much time having a chat, but this is going to be the normal Monday deal analysis. So it is Tuesday today, but that's because yesterday was the bank holiday and I was getting everything organized. So today we are going to do a quick deal analysis. I've got a deal from Nottingham, so up north a bit. So basically I got through the numbers. I don't know how well you can see the little whiteboard back here. Let me see if I can bring it a bit closer. So this might be a bit wobbly, so forgive me for the first time. So we've got a 4-bedroom house, 2 reception rooms, 2 bathrooms, average double room, so this is the rent we can get from the tenant, is about £350 per month. Average for a single room is $250 per month. So basically, it's a licensed HMO in an Article 4 area. The owner is unsure of what rent he wants right now. From talking to the person that's deal this is, they don't want to give kind of a set number, so they basically told us to come up with what number we think it should be. Estimates are about £3,000 worth of work needs doing, and maybe £2,000 worth of furniture, so a little bit of work, a little bit of money spending up front. So looking at this property, I would say what we can do is, because it's got the 4 bedrooms and 2 reception rooms, definitely be able to use one of those reception rooms as another bedroom to kind of add more value in there. It is a licensed HMO. From talking to the person that's got this deal, that shouldn't be a problem to get the license for kind of 5 people instead of 4 people. All the facilities should be there the same. So what we want to do to kind of really analyze this deal at just quite a high level is we need to understand what rent in total we're going to get from our tenants, less what the bills will be for this property, less what our desired profit is. So what do you want to make every month from this property? And that will give us the highest amount, if I spelled highest wrong, that you can offer to the landlord. So that's what we're trying to figure out in this exercise, is what can we offer to the landlord? Is there a deal here? So grab my pen. I should have done the math a bit ahead of time. So basically, from my understanding, is we've got 4 double bedrooms and 1 single bedroom. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14... 1650. So that should be 1650 per month from the tenants. So that's how much income we're going to have coming in from this property every month. Then we need to look at bills. So included in the bills for me is I do bills, maybe a bit of void, and kind of a maintenance estimate. So it's kind of all jumbled in together. I don't have all of the numbers for the bills here or what the ongoing maintenance and the kind of occupancy rates are going to be. So when I'm doing a quick calculation, I tend to use, for a 5-bedroom house, £500 a month for bills. Now this is always going to fluctuate based on, what your council tax rates are. That's probably one of the most variable things, because council tax is different in every borough and every different part of the country. It's also going to vary by what your occupancy rates are. So hopefully, you guys are doing your analysis, you're finding your gold mine area so that the occupancy rates are going to be really high, which means your voids are going to be very low. So generally, we don't have to worry too much about this. I would say a lot of people recommend putting about 10% in for a void calculation. That seems quite high to me, because if you've got 10% voids, you might not be in the right area, you might not be advertising, you just might not be doing something quite right. So do your estimates, be, reasonable, be conservative, but don't be too crazy. So I'm going to go with my normal is just $500 a month for bills. And then you need to know what profit you want to make every month. So the profit that you make every month is a personal number, basically. In Rent to Rent, they kind of talk about the standard of making £100 profit per bedroom per month. So on a 5-bedroom house, that would be £500 a month. Now, in this example, we're going to go with the minimum profit because this is kind of a first deal for somebody. So your first deal generally doesn't tend to be your very best deal. You just want to get one over the line because it makes the other ones easier. So we are going to say desired profit is £500. But if you want more profit, so if £500 just isn't enough for you to make it worth your time to manage the property, or if you've got a joint venture partner that needs to come in, and you need to split the profit with him. So, he's getting 250 and you're getting 250. 250 to kind of manage a 5-bedroom house might not be enough profit for you every month. So it's all about figuring out what is the minimum that you can make and be happy with every month from managing this property. So we'll go with the normal rent-to-rent minimum of £100 per bedroom per month. Now, what we need to do is we take this $1,650, which is how much we're getting from our tenants. We're going to subtract out the $500 that we're going to have to pay in bills every month, and we're going to subtract out the $500 that we want for our profit. So $1,650 minus $500 is $1,150, minus another $500 is hopefully $650. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So $650. If you see a problem with my math, let me know. I should have checked all of this before I got on. Next time I will. So this number here is the highest amount that we can pay to the landlord and get our desired profit from this property. So that's how you work out that number. So then we just need to talk to the landlord, see a bit more kind of where he's at. Is $650 enough for him? Is it maybe too high? So maybe don't start quite at $650, maybe start around $600, see what he comes back with. The other thing we need to check then is our return on investment, because we've also got about £5,000 that we need to pay up front. Now, we are just using kind of the standard profit amount, so this might also tell us how much profit we need. So to calculate your return on investment, it is your annual profit over your upfront cost, and then you turn that into a percentage. So hopefully that's the way it goes. Our profit from this property at £500 a month for 12 months is going to be £6,000 a year. I'm running out of room here. So profit is $6,000 per annum. We divide that by how much we have to pay up front. So we need to pay $3,000 for works and $2,000 for furniture. So we're paying $5,000 in costs. Oops, that's not really per annum. So $5,000 in costs. And now you'll have to forgive me because I haven't done the math and my calculator's on my mobile, which I'm using to record this right now. So we're not going to get there, but it is greater than 100%. Because 6 is bigger than 5, basically. So our ROI is above 100%, which means we'll get all of our money back here, plus we'll have £1,000 worth of profit. And then the other remaining years after that will be pure profit. So that's what you need to look at when you're starting to analyze a rent-to-rent deal, especially on an HMO. So you need to understand how much is coming in from the tenants, how much your bills are every month, what your desired profit is, and what the desired return on investment you want is. So you should know what figure you want to get to. So if you needed to get 200% return on investment in order to be happy, then this deal wouldn't be for you because it's only making about 100% return on investment. If you need £700 a month profit, then you can only pay the owner, £450 a month. So those are the two kind of key numbers, is your desired profit and your desired return on investment, that you need to know when you get started. And from there you can work out all of these figures. So I hope that's helped you get kind of an idea of how to analyze a deal very quickly for rent to rent. I'll be a bit more prepared next time, and I'll do the calculations so I know the numbers offhand without having to use a calculator, because even though I used to be an accountant, math is not my best subject, so I still do use a calculator for everything. But if you have more deals, I'm going to be doing this again next Monday, so we'll have another deal analysis on Monday at hopefully 12:45. Otherwise, I'll be back again live tomorrow, Wednesday, at 12:45 for another live at lunchtime, and we'll have a quick catch-up. So thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you again tomorrow.